Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly relationship reading. Let's see what's coming in for Aquarius. What is it you need to know? So I do see the compass and movement. Yeah, everyone's getting this energy. It's time to either move on, change directions, but it is about movement. I see some things are up in the air. I see some little pride and ego there holding someone back from making a move. You know, someone here is looking at all the details. Details. To me, this is like a Four of Pentacles energy. Someone's kind of stuck, maybe holding on to things that has to do with maybe moving and relocating. See the details. All about planning, preparing, but it's also an energy of being resourceful. Someone here is definitely, it's someone who collects a lot of material things, but it has to do with someone's morals too. See the moral compass? But it has to do with something to do with timing here. Yeah, someone here is definitely needs to kind of hurry up a little bit here, but someone here has definitely been a little stuck. Yeah, I do see a spark. See, the passion's ignited. There's a spark. There's desire. And we have someone, ooh, the magical map shifter. I love it. This is a change in energy. Somebody's manifesting. See, it's about a shift. It's about change. Someone sees opportunity because there's a spark. There's desire. The passion is lit here. Yeah. And we have the moonlight, of course, but this is often romance. See, the desire to manifest. Someone here feels someone who has everything they need, but it's all about the details. Someone here is kind of stuck, but it's also an energy of material things, movement, somebody collecting things, holding on a lot of things. So this is somebody here just looking at a situation here. There's definitely a situation. Yeah, someone's romantic feelings. It's emotional intimacy. There's a lot of desire for romance. Yeah, there's a shift in energy. Someone's manifesting here. I feel kind of preparing. Let's have a look at the compass. Yeah, so someone leaving something behind, possibly moving, relocating. This is someone often waiting for things to calm down, moving into calmer water. See, there's a change of direction here. Someone's learning something, applying what they've learned. Yeah, you have someone manifesting. Strong Gemini energy. We're in Mercury retrograde now. A lot of people are feeling this. We're at the tail end here. I'm not sure when it's over, but even when the last day, it usually can take a week, 8 days or so for it to dissipate. So yeah, someone's ready to manifest what it is they desire. Someone's looking at all the details. Tell me about the details. It's about investing. Yeah, someone's a little bit confused. There's things that are unknown, but it's about investing emotionally. Someone here maybe has a fear of emotional intimacy, but it's about manifesting what they desire. Someone has everything they need. Someone here is very handy. They have a lot of skills. See, there's desire to make some kind of move. Now, it could be even moving and relocating. Someone may be holding on to a lot of material things here. They have to travel light and relocate. See, it's about investing. Someone may be looking what's being left behind. But let's have a look at, there's so much desire, a spark. Oh yeah, someone's coming up with ideas too. A little enlightenment, a little aha moment. Let's have a look at the magical map shifter. Yeah, this is two people connecting on that emotional level. Seeing eye to eye, a face-to-face conversation. Someone needs to make a move. Now, it could be someone who's busy manifesting money. I mean, holding on to money, definitely. Someone's definitely very focused on that. But it's material things. Someone's invested a lot, or maybe they've collected a lot of stuff. But it's about timing. See, it's about interest. Someone here's wants to get to know someone. They want to move forward, but they're not sure if the other person's interested, but it's also about investing in it emotionally. Yeah, I think this is somebody in their feels here. It's about connecting, coming together, seeing eye to eye, soulmate connection. Tell me about the moonlight. Yeah, we have that person. See, there's the cup. Someone's cup runneth over. Their emotions are starting to flow. It's a person ready for a fresh new start. This is someone who could be just, like I say, moving, relocating, or just letting go of some things they've held on to. But there is that fear of emotional intimacy, connecting. See, two people having that connection. I mean, it could be a friend's first situation. Tell me about this magician energy. Yeah, so it's about confidence. Someone taming the beast. Yeah. Taking lessons learned, applying it to this situation. Now, this could be somebody wanting to get to know someone. It could be about, learning about each other here too. But to me, it looks like getting acquainted. Someone doesn't know someone really well. I feel for some of you. But the desire, the spark, the attraction. Yeah, this is passion ignited. Tell me about the moon. Yeah, so this is somebody here, little chaos, conflict, drama. Someone here doesn't know if there's competition, but I do see obstacles, challenges. There's a lot of details to overcome. But it is about taking action. Something worth fighting for here. But if someone here is not sure if there's competition, they're trying to manifest here. Yeah. Tell me about that Five of Wands. Why is it here? Why is it here? Oh, we got we got the Emperor and Empress just come out together. Are you kidding me? Yeah, look at that, taking action. This is often, we have an Emperor and Empress here. Now, I don't know if this is two people who have been, maybe somebody was avoiding someone here. See, it's about avoiding something. Some kind of confusion. I mean, maybe there was some drama. I mean, often, it's an energy of, I feel it's about taking action for sure. I mean, it could be someone who has a little bit of fear of confrontation. See, someone avoiding confrontation. I think we have two people who have been doing that, but it has to do with having a conversation face to face. There's some sort of shift, some kind of change coming. We have two people manifesting here. I feel a fresh new start. This is pretty interesting. What is the Emperor up to here? What is the Emperor up to? Yeah, this is someone ready for change. This is someone who's left something behind. They've moved on, but it has to do with change. Some sort of shift and change of direction. It's morals and values too. I think it's about getting acquainted. Somebody wants to get acquainted. They don't know someone well, so they're unsure. And it has to do with whether there's competition, I do feel. But it's definitely somebody who's moved on from something here. I feel there's definitely someone who's been waiting for things to calm down. There's a lot of chaos, competition, drama. So it's an energy of moving on. Now we have the Empress. What is the Empress up to? What is the Empress up to? Yeah, this is somebody waiting to receive. This is also someone who's showered a little abundance on someone. It's about being generous. But I think it's somebody waiting. See, it's the tables turning, waiting to receive. This is someone who's reached out to someone. Now, the other person I feel is maybe there is a little fear of confrontation. I feel it's just a lot of unknown. I think somebody doesn't know someone well. It's like they don't know what to expect. That's what I feel. Interesting. Yeah, like I say, the tables are turning. This is somebody, waiting for someone to reach out here. Yeah, look at that. Someone coming up with an idea too. There's a little aha. Yeah, someone waiting for someone to lay the foundation. It's about being generous. It's about starting it. Someone here needs to take the lead. It has to do with confidence. Yeah, it has to do with someone feeling confident here. Yeah, they've learned something. Tell me more about the Emperor. This is two people about to come together here. What's the Emperor up to? The Emperor's taking the time out to heal, or someone just getting out of their head, taming the beast. Someone who's been pinned down by their thoughts. But this is about, I do see a little romanticizing here too. Pinning someone down. Someone here. It is about taking action, but it is somebody taking a little time out. So it's an energy of someone who's moved on from something here, but it is about change. The table's turning. So I don't know if there was something happened, a confrontation. There even could be jealousy. But I feel we have the Empress who's showered abundance. The table's turned. They're waiting for someone to reach out. The Empress isn't going to budge or move. It's all in the details. This is someone who's going to figure it out. But it definitely looks like getting acquainted, maybe even reacquainted. Who knows? Yeah, but it's like the tables are turning. There's this beautiful change. See, someone's closing the book on the past. It's time for change. Yeah, maybe even long distance, moving, relocating. But it's a shift. The compass, morals, values. Someone's looking at all the things that they've learned. See, this is somebody here who's not sure if someone's interested. If they reach out, they may not be interested. So there could be a little fear that the other person won't feel the same or reciprocate. But I do think somebody here's little fear of confrontation. But I also feel there's somebody that there's confusion about something. And this person's pinned down by their thoughts, but it's clearing things up, clearing things out. Clarity. Yeah, a little time out maybe between two people, but it's about building the foundation. See, being generous. Yeah, someone wants to get something going. There's desire. It's manifesting. I feel we have both people are very much aware. Yeah, we got a connection here, soulmate connection. Could be a friends first, but a beautiful energy of a shift. I like this shift. The magical map shifter, changing. See, it's a shift in energy, but it's also a moving and relocating for someone. Tell me about that Six of Swords. Yeah, this is somebody who definitely, this is someone who often is lacking emotion, kind of not acting like they're not interested. See, someone acted like they weren't interested. It could have been the masculine or feminine. It could be because someone's trying to avoid confrontation. But this is someone looking at this. It's a person detaching from the past too, leaving it behind. Someone's about to no longer invested. Yeah, someone's no longer maybe reaching out to someone, but to me this looks like somebody who is detaching from something or acting like they weren't interested because they're trying to avoid confrontation. I think we have two people who are very interested in each other, and I think we have two people who are just, I feel there's this energy of just being patient and being confident here. Someone's definitely taming the beast within themselves too. I see kindness, compassion, possible forgiveness. But it's strength, someone who feels confident. It's time to leave something behind. It's time to move forward. See, it's someone who needs to detach from the past. Yeah. Could be somebody who's been kind of stubborn or selfish, or they just kind of someone who wants everything their way. Someone maybe didn't get something they wanted here, but like I say, they need to take that pentacle and offer it up here. Yeah, build the foundation. There's desire to build a foundation. There's a reason to celebrate. I feel an offer, an invitation. Yeah, someone being patient, taking a step back, seeing things different, doing things differently. This could be someone who felt something was a little off here. But unless you actually take the time to get to know somebody, see, and get acquainted, this is what I feel is going to happen, and then someone's going to start feeling differently. See the spark? See, a little time's gone by. Someone different than their usual type. I feel both of you. I feel it's just like this person, it's sort of like they're looking at like, there's desire to manifest, the spark, the attraction. This is somebody who looks at someone and looks away like they're not interested. So really interesting. But these are two people manifesting here. Yeah, I feel like it's just someone here trying something different, seeing things in a whole different light. See, they're seeing it differently. Aha! They are interested. But there's something being learned here. See, some sort of truth, victory. Ooh, we got all the aces here. One more ace to go, the Ace of Wands. But you can see that's not what this person's thinking about so much. Oh, it's there. I do see a little romanticizing for sure. Yeah, but it's trying something different, being patient. Someone's going to reach out and test. It's a little test. You're going to have a couple people talking here. I mean, if this is something long distance, it is about seeing each other maybe face to face. But it's all about a soulmate connection, yeah? We got definitely the energy of two people coming together and going down this path. It's all about being in alignment. Somebody maybe had come apart from someone and they weren't quite, they were still kind of looking at it. Seeing someone protecting their money. They were focused, a lot of focus on finances, but it's often someone who acts like a little aloof, you know, but it's about laying the foundation. This has to do with this person laying the foundation. Maybe they felt something was off, you know, but now after a period of time, this is someone seeing things different. So yeah, see, looking at things from a whole. Two people checked each other out here. We have a couple people who checked each other out. Nothing happened. It didn't go anywhere because someone here was maybe afraid there was competition. Maybe didn't want to reach out or talk to someone because there was competitive energy, or maybe even jealousy. I don't know. Whatever it was, it's something that didn't go anywhere. But now this person's seeing things from a different perspective. Oh, yeah. Yep. The cup is overflowing. See the emotion. Someone's kept it in. There's romantic feelings here. I think this is about taking action. This is something worth fighting for. Tell me about that Ace of Cups. Yeah, someone has been keeping it all in. See, keeping this all inside, not saying anything. Into me I see, their cup is overflowing with emotion. But I mean, there could be an energy of a little emotional intimacy. She's sharing the emotional intimacy. There's a test. We have somebody here who's been checking something out. They're looking at things from a different perspective. So I do think it's a little test to reach out. It's about two people coming together, taking things to the next level. See, some of you, it's just taking this to the next level. Oh, this is someone definitely pinned down by their thoughts, fantasizing here. No doubt. But look at that. See, it's about partnering up, coming together. There's a beautiful shift. Yeah, we got someone here soul searching their path. They're looking for clues. See, why. It's about why. I mean, often this is a person who tries to avoid confrontation. So I don't know if something happened, if there was some sort of need to do this. I don't see what it is because someone's looking at why. And they're kind of looking back a bit. Be somebody who acted like this at one point. The other person reached out and then they acted like they weren't interested, didn't talk, or they had opportunity to lay a foundation and they didn't. So now they're looking at this because, I mean, there's a spark, there's desire to manifest this. We got two people definitely manifesting, and I do think it's somebody here definitely being more aware. And it could be self-aware. But it's so interesting because it has to do with strength and confidence. Somebody here maybe didn't feel very confident about something, what was manifesting. I mean, it could be somebody who is in the middle of moving, relocating, whatever it may be. But this is about someone manifesting and actually making a move. They're going to make a move. They got to make a move, or the other person maybe is moving on, maybe even moved, and someone maybe moved and relocated here. But it has to do with this person reaching out, a little test. Tell me about the Hermit. The Hermit energy. Yeah, soul searching. Yeah. Somebody here who's kind, compassionate, cares. It could be a little forgiveness here. It could be somebody hoping for forgiveness because I don't know what happened. I mean, it does look like there's been a little time out. It could be a couple here who were already connected, but see, it's all in the details. It's all about interest, investing, feeling confused. There's things that are unknown. I feel it's about two people getting acquainted. And if it isn't, it's about avoiding confrontation. Why is somebody avoiding someone? Because they reached out to this person before, and the other person, I feel, didn't reciprocate. So now they're avoiding them, thinking there's going to be confrontation. See, the Emperor needs to make this happen. It's the tables turning. See, it's all about this person. Now they're seeing things different. See, putting the shoe on the other foot, how the other person feels. See, somebody didn't really look at that. But look at this person, all full of love. See, they're looking at this. This is what they're seeing. Connecting, partnering up. See, this is like two people at the same place, the same time. So this is two people, I feel, crossing paths at a place, the right place and time. But there's this shift. Manifesting. I mean, this could be Mercury retrograde, and I see this sometimes. People cross paths during Mercury retrograde and nothing happens. It doesn't go anywhere. So this is pretty interesting energy. But yeah, I feel there's a lot of reminiscing about things here. Yeah, so something bothering someone. See, weighing heavily on it, but someone's letting go of some baggage. See, detaching. This is where the sun starts to shine. But it has to do with something bothering someone. See, looking at someone, seeing something's bothering them. Maybe the look on their face. Maybe this person feels responsible. But it is about someone following through. See, it has to do with maybe someone didn't follow through. They weren't reliable. But it's something, I think it's something bothering both people, weighing heavily. Yeah, but this is interesting. It's a 10. So if it's baggage, it's being released. Someone's emotions are flowing. See, it's also that flow of communication. Yeah. Yeah, we got a person here. Look at that. This is someone who's learning something. And this is someone feeling confident about what they're manifesting. Oh, Aquarius. Could be a masculine Aquarius energy, but I also see Gemini. It's all connected with the Emperor. Really, technically, could be anyone, but I'm seeing a lot of Pisces energy, a lot of introspection, and someone's going, aha. So I feel this is somebody who is having a realizing, because now they're putting the shoe on the other foot. I think this is someone realizing why somebody's avoiding them, because they didn't reciprocate. So interesting. Someone might have come across as a little cold. This is someone very analytical, though. This is someone's swords up. This is often someone who's been hurt. But this is somebody with experience. Yeah, so something ended. So this is somebody who's ended something. Someone's letting go of bag. It's very internal, too. I mean, it could be external things getting in the way, chaos, conflict, drama. Because it could be somebody here who had ended something with someone who was very dramatic. Somebody with the Queen of Cups energy, a lot of drama. Yeah, so there was an ending. Now someone's seeing things from a different perspective. There is the emotions flowing. This is someone who kept it all in, kept it to themselves. A secret. See, not telling anyone. This is someone who's experienced, but it's something about experience. See, experiencing things differently, seeing things different. But it's about these two people coming together and not going anywhere. See, this is someone who is maybe on their own path, but it's looking for clues. Now I wonder, I mean, this could be, if you are Aquarius feminine, this could be your energy, but I do think it's somebody here. I mean, this is something kind of hitting rock bottom here. I think it's somebody cutting someone out and ended it because of chaos, conflict, and drama. But the interesting thing is the Empress is definitely somebody who doesn't deal with drama. So I don't know if this is someone feeling they're causing the drama, but it's about avoiding it. The Emperor and Empress don't deal with a lot of drama, definitely, but definitely somebody has cut someone out and ended something here, and looking at it's over. Tell me, every ending has a new beginning, so yeah, this is someone who's doing a lot of thinking, pinned down by their thoughts. They're trying to be logical, but this is someone who can't stop thinking, and I do think it's something bothering both people. Now, this is often someone who they're dealing with something personal. So obviously something was ending, something personal, something private. Yeah, something private here. It's bothering both of you. This is somebody who doesn't like to bother other people with their problems. That's what it is. See, they're keeping it all in. It was something had ended. They were definitely thinking about it a lot. See, they hadn't quite detached, but it could have to do with their money, or just protecting themselves. Maybe they were protecting you from the chaos, conflict, and drama. But why haven't they reached out? It looks like they're going to. I mean, it looks like the Empress showered a little abundance, reached out to somebody, and maybe this is what they were dealing with at that time. But look, there's a major shift in the energy here. Yeah, this is someone thinking about this too. It's someone who doesn't want to repeat mistakes of the past. But there's definitely this self-imposed trap, someone trapped in their head and their thoughts. But I do think it's bothering both people. So it's about getting it off the chest. But yeah, this is someone who definitely doesn't like to bother people. It's all internal. It's all going on in their head. What was going on in someone's head? Oh yeah. Acting not interested. See, this is just somebody who's in their head. This is what I feel's happened. But the cup runneth over. Oh my gosh. Yep. Look at the shift. This cycle's over. It's finished. Somebody got off. There may have been something on and off with someone too here where they've ended it. Getting off that emotional roller coaster. But I wonder if this is someone who ended something with someone who is very dramatic. But it's like the tables are turning. So I do see kindness, compassion, something possibly forgivable. Someone's hoping for forgiveness here. But it is someone taming the beast. It's about being confident with the decision they've made. Yep, there's the Emperor. Look, so you've crossed paths, I feel, maybe with this person. Nothing happened. It didn't go anywhere. Because they were dealing with it. I'm seeing Mercury retrograde energy too. But yeah, I mean, it's just where we're at now. But I do feel the Emperor's looking at this from a different perspective. See, trying to be logical. This is someone quite strict and stringent at times. I don't feel like it's... I mean, this is often a person who's structured. They have a set of rules. The King of Swords often has a set of rules. But this is someone seeing things from a whole different perspective here. Now, maybe you looked at this person and they looked away. They felt something was a little off, but they felt something, and it was the spark. They know. I think you're both very much aware that it's time to have a conversation. I see a private conversation. See, talking in privacy. Yeah. Oh, this is really interesting. Tell me about the High Priestess. Yeah, so someone here definitely fantasizing, romanticizing. There's definitely romantic energy, but keeping it all in. Oh, there was desire. There was an attraction. A little twinkle in someone's eye here. See, they seen something here. But this is someone going to make it happen. So they've definitely learned something here. They've been doing a lot of thinking, but it's someone who definitely doesn't want to repeat of the past. Whatever happened before, they don't want ever to happen again. But it is an energy of someone who was in their head. I think it's both people. It's something bothering both of you. But they definitely are not somebody who likes to bother people with some sort of personal issue. See, I feel it was nothing personal. But it's something that, you cross paths. Maybe you've even crossed paths with this person a couple times and nothing happens. See, they need to make it happen. Yeah, see, their feelings are flowing. I mean, this is somebody here all full of love. I mean, it could be where you came together and then nothing happened, but I really feel it's like it didn't go anywhere. I mean, it could be someone thinking, well, this isn't going to go anywhere. Maybe they looked at you, you looked away. But I don't think this is somebody was being, I think they were being cold. They need to make something happen. I do think it's somebody who's likely ended something with someone too. But this is about two people, in their feels here, big time. It's about love, emotion starting to flow. They're going to reach out. Yeah, they want to get something going. See, this is happiness. Something ended. This is someone often who has to spend some time alone, making themselves happy before they can make someone happy. But this is about starting it. Yeah, this is someone they see things very clearly. This is something that needs to be cleared up. I mean, it could be someone still clearing out past. They weren't detached. They weren't ready. I mean, this is definitely somebody who's not always prepared. But it's definitely someone who lacks emotion. See, there was no emotion, no expression on someone's face. It's like there's nothing there. It's like, hello. Now, it could be both of you for that matter. Because, I mean, if this is an empress who showered abundance on someone, shared someone, and reached out, and the other person doesn't reciprocate or respond, or they act like they're not interested, now this is someone who's moves on. But someone here needed to take a bit of a break here, a little time out. So it has to do with healing, overcoming obstacles. But the tables are now turning. So this is what this person's going to do. Yeah. Yeah, you can see they're reflecting on this. See, they're looking back, looking at how it all played out, what happened, but they are fantasizing as well about where this is going. It's about taking a leap of faith. See, the Emperor's not afraid of taking a risk, but you can see they've calculated the risk. They put a lot of thought into this, but they're seeing things from a whole different perspective. And there is that spark and desire. This is someone who knows a good thing when they see it, but they also have experience. They've experienced this before. They know. It's that little aloof. And it's likely because the feminine reached out and they didn't reciprocate, but it's all about why didn't they? I feel because they weren't detached from something. They had something going on in their head. They've learned something here, so now they know something. There's been a learning experience. But this is somebody who is very intelligent too, like they've experienced it before. Interesting. Yeah, you got someone putting the pieces. See, they're looking at how everything happened, how it played out, but they're fantasizing how it's going to play out. They're preparing. See, the bone collector, collecting info, getting ready to start something new. They're putting the pieces together. Someone's putting the pieces of the puzzle together. But this is also someone maybe, it could have to do with their life. See, some sort of change. It's often someone putting themselves back together. But this is about the collecting of information and putting the pieces together, I feel. Yeah, they're getting it. They're having an aha moment. Yeah, look at cooperating, compromising, going down this path to the Golden Palace. Yeah, they're looking at the things you have in common. It's kind of like the Three of Pentacles, energy. But you can see taking off the pentacle. Someone here has been kind of stuck, not budging. They're in protective mode. Because there is chaos, and they could have been protecting you. If that's the case, then why, when you cross paths, didn't they take action or do something about it? It's just an interesting change of events, some sort of shift. There's a lot of energy, a lot happening, a lot of emotional feelings here. Yeah, something I feel didn't turn out as expected. Because they're looking at how it played out, but now they're looking ahead. See, they're ready to go down this path. Cooperate, compromise, compatibility. They've been learning things maybe that you have in common. Yeah, but it's about going down the path, spending time together, doing things together. Somebody here wasn't giving you enough attention, or they weren't spending time with you or doing things with you. Yeah, this could be why something has ended, but I feel it's mostly about going down this path together, see, taking it to the next level. I mean, there is definitely that romantic energy and a lot of romanticizing. They see opportunity. They know a good thing when they see it. So it's about them having to start it. They have to start it. The Emperor has to start it. So they get it. They have experience. So I do think they're very much aware of that. But I do think the things they weren't aware of, they're now seeing from a different perspective as the things that you may have in common. Yeah, but it's about complementing each other. You know, do you complement each other? Are you both in this? Were you both in that energy? Yeah, but I feel they want to go down this path. It's about doing things together, spending time together. Yeah, it could have to do with committing. Now, this could be just some sort of change. See, where somebody has to commit to the path. It doesn't mean marriage or commitment. I mean, it could lead to this and take this to the next level. It's very possible. Depends on the path you're on, where you're at with this person. But it's at least committing to the path of spending time together. But this, I mean, this is someone who definitely, I mean, is committed to the things they do. Life, their money, finances, their stability. It's all here. But it's about going down the path and committing to it. This could lead to a commitment for some of you. Picking up the pieces, putting all the pieces of the puzzle together, and they're having this introspection. Aha! It's about new, starting new. Yeah. It's all about commitment. Even agreements, you know, just having a conversation, being on the same page. So interesting energy. I do see new. Some of you it is new. You're no longer giving to someone because they lack emotion, they're not interested. You may be moving on to avoid this person. Refusing yourself is the Empress energy to give in. Now, if you're the Emperor, this is where it's the Emperor has to take action. The Emperor has to be the one to start it. They need to, they make it happen. Okay, Emperors make things happen. So do Empresses though, because the Empress was making something happen here, and that's why I feel the tables are turning. This is somebody who's not going to reach out to somebody. Nope, because I feel they already did, and then the other person. I don't see rejection. I feel they just didn't reciprocate or respond. Or they just acted like they weren't interested. That aloof energy. And it could be someone who's been taken advantage of before. Often people who've been taken advantage of before are really careful about being super emotional around someone until they know them well. So it's, for some of you, it's literally just getting acquainted. But I wonder what happened here, why someone didn't reciprocate. Were they moving and relocating? Had they just moved on from something? Was it, because it looks like they cut someone out and ended something with someone. And it is about detached, see, emotionally detached. I feel this is somebody who was already emotionally detached from someone and it ended, but I feel like you're going to find out what you need to know here. Take care. Bye for now.